That one over there is like their gas powered, but not fast enough. But the course is pretty cool.
Is it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, like up, down, there's like a big swirly thing.
Oh yes. Awesome.
All kinds of stuff. It'd be fun for the kids too. They got like the dual cart.
I'm taking Chloe during the summer.
She'll have a blast, yeah. That's where nobody ever goes.
Oh yeah. He's a nice guy. I don't mind that.
Good shot. Really good at 9-foot.
Well, we got 3 out of the 4. Just one more to go for the clean sweep.
Might as well since it's the last time.
Yeah.
Well, what they don't realize, you guys could put another Calgary team together.
We could put 5.
Yeah, you're not going to take the Filipinos and nobody knows.
Exactly. All right, welcome everyone. We are back. We got a C division match. First match in the C division. So both of these teams did not make it out of the qualifier, so they get to stay down in the C. So this is Ben Francis on the mic, joining you guys for the next few hours here. We're going to have a couple team matches, and then at 7 o'clock we're going to have the Pie in the Face challenge between Denise Belanger and Grant Zemp. That's to raise money for the junior program. So I'll sit in with you guys for that as well. I am feeling better, Paul. Thank you for asking. Howdy, Joe, Jim, Cassandra. Darren, Pete, welcome everyone. So you'll have to forgive me that I don't know all the players here. I'm a little far from home. I don't know all the players in the other divisions. So you have to bear with me a little here if I possibly butcher some names. I'll probably try not to use too many. Looks like some of them have their name on their shirt, which always helps the cause. What up, Tim from Wisconsin? Grant's going down. I would have to agree. I think Denise is a tough cat. Very, very tough. Ball in hand on the right table. Shoot the 2 ball first. But what do you do with the 8? So I think you shoot the 2, then you shoot the 5, and try to leave a little angle on the 1 so you can either get below the 8 or bump into it. I'd be trying to bump into it. The window of getting below it's super small. The other option may be shoot this 2 and draw into the 9. But that's not going to work out so well every time. Well, good luck in that, Tim. APA Master Vegas qualifier. Howdy, John from Montana. So he left the 2 there. So I'm still not too sure what he's going to do with this 8 ball. It's going to depend how straight he is on this ball. So it looks like he's going to have to try to draw underneath it and play it in the bottom left. Just like this. That is a really good shot. Really good shot. I believe this gentleman's name is Mark. Kevin, I haven't got a chance yet. I haven't done too much home cooking. Nice out there, and that was Mark on pocket weight. Put the first game on the board. What's up, Tony? Chris wants to know how I maintain my confidence at the table. Well, confidence at the table comes from lots of things, Chris. The main one being hours of play, years played, finals made. I do play a lot, so it is a little easier to be confident when you play a lot. Trust would definitely be part of confidence. Belief is very, very big in pool, though. Self-belief. If you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, that's probably true as well. Did any of us go to broadcast school? That's a good question. Out of the 3 of us that run Q Sports Live, we did not. We did not go to broadcasting school, but I have thought about taking a course in Alberta. Sorry for the motion in the ocean there on the left-hand table. The tripod got bumped. I have had some good friends of mine that gave me some good tips on broadcasting that did go to school for it, so been lucky in that sense. So ball in hand on the left-hand table, and I think I would favor her to get out here. Everything goes fairly easy. Probably save the 3 for the 8. So shoot the 4, then the 1 in the side, and then the 3 will lead you to the 8 in the bottom left. Pretty easy. Oh, she hit that good and got the 1 in the corner. That's a nice shot. So this is where you have to be careful. You don't really want to roll it in. Then you're trusting the table too much. So I might stun it just a little, just so that I can hit it with a little more speed. Oh, I appreciate the feedback. Marcel. Nicola, we play tomorrow at 9 a.m. That's when the A division starts. So today you'll be stuck with me blabbering on about pool and probably some other stuff. Another chance at this 3 ball here, but doesn't really have a pocket, and you could bank it in the bottom right, as we're looking at it. Ted brings up a good point that even without any formal training, we do have quite a bit of experience in life and also in pool. I know myself, I've been around the game for 15 years or so at a competitive level, so sort of know the ins and outs. I also like to talk lots, apparently. So that's a good trait for the job. But I love pool, so it doesn't feel like a job. For sure, Chris. We can meet up anytime, buddy. You know where to find me. Absolutely, Paul, touching on the solid mechanics. That's definitely going to make you feel more confident. John says some of these women are sharp shooters. Hats off to them. Yet there's some fantastic lady players in these events. You'll get to see one of the best ladies in the business in Canada coming up in a little over an hour and a half. We'll have Miss Denise Belanger playing Grant Zemp, Pie in the Face Challenge to raise money for the junior program. That is correct, Brent. It is Ben on the mic right now. I know I sound a little like Grant, hopefully not too much. Grant and Ryan are playing right now, and I have nothing else to do today. I got the rest of the day off. Snapped off the 9-ball teams earlier with the boys, and now for the day off, which has quickly turned into night. It is 5:30 here in Niagara Falls. So it looks like the game on the left-hand table is over, so that'll make it 2-0 pocket weight in this race to 13. And thank you, Paul. I was lucky enough to be taught very well by my father. And then a lot of really good players in Calgary helped me along the way. John, I'm thinking that is a really great idea, sir. Possibly 10 minutes or so before the match starts, we'll put out a post on the page, make sure everybody's ready to go so nobody misses it. Definitely not going to want to miss it. That is going to be entertainment at its finest. Looks like we got 3-0 pocket weight. We got the tripod kicked again. Hang on, sorry guys. Sorry guys, earthquake again. Or as Kevin would say, a big chunk of ice went over the falls. Brent was ranked an A 15 years ago. That's a while ago. Mr. Walker's in the house. What's up, Alex? Pail for the 9-ball team. We got 1,200 smackaroos. Not a ton, but we play for the titles. Let me tell you, the money is just the bonus. That's right, Monk. That team is no joke. That's what I say quite often, Paul. I was fairly disciplined, but I do mention that it was wasted youth. A lot of time on the table. Kept me out of trouble, though, for the most part. And that is what we love to hear, Brent. That's what we do it for. Try to give people the itch to play again. That's what it's all about. So thank you for that nice compliment, Brent. And thank you, Tom. Appreciate that. You guys are the bomb. Click that share button, all you guys, especially you, Tom, in Ireland. I'm sure you got some friends out there that maybe want to watch some Canadian pool, see what it's like on the other side of the pond. Yeah, you're right, Jim. That money may be thrown around after. There's a good chance. So I'm just trying to follow some of these comments on the YouTube too. Got both tablets up here, watching both. Nicola Stale wants to know, is there any equations you can share to help people kick or bank? There are a few videos on YouTube out there where they'll teach you the diamond system. It'd be a lot to explain right now, but that's a good reference. Also, there's a mirror image system for banking and kicking that I use quite often. But mostly it does come down to feel, and it's different from table to table. And then any kind of spin you're putting on the ball is going to obviously affect the outcome as well. All right, there you go, Cody. Tuning in, watching his dad. Appreciate that. Which one is your father, Cody? That's what I'd like to know. Is it the gentleman on the left-hand table? Another great day for pool. You got that right. Thumper Q's in the house. Check them out on Facebook. They got the best break cues on the market right now. Break jumps. Reasonable price. Comes in a variety of different colors. Charles wants to know how the guys from Newfoundland are doing. Well, there's so many of them. I wouldn't even know. But if you guys are curious, the draws and brackets, they're all up on CompuSport under the RAID CCS 2019 Canadian Championships. The awesome mustache and the bald patch. Well, I see a pretty good mustache and a bald patch on the left-hand table, so that's who I'm guessing it is, Cody. There you go. Kyle says Venom Trick Shots has a bank and kick video that helped him out. So Nicola, maybe you could check that out. Look up Venom Trick Shots on Facebook or YouTube. He's got so many cool videos. Can't go wrong watching those. Yep, Brent, we should have them when we get back to Cowtown. Just going to get a ref to watch this 8-ball on the right-hand table, but I think he's got plenty of room there. Just going to have Mr. Wayne Knight come over, take a look. And it looks like Minding My Business got a game on the board there. It was a good hit, but he did not pot the ball. So Marcel wants to know, he says his vote is Efren Reyes for best of all time. What do I think? I think Efren's the best pool player of all time. If I were to pick the best player to ever hold a cue, it's Ronnie O'Sullivan by far. Yeah, we're missing our pin master, David Wilson. So instead we got Jim Orzel giving us the link that I'll pin for the brackets. Brent, I'm not even sure about that. I'll have to look into that for you. I'm not sure if they made it through customs. I'll have to look into that, Ted. I don't know if I've ever really tried that. I guess the finds dead bank angle. Parallel line through the object ball. Yeah, no, I have heard of people doing that. Oh, very good, Garth. Very good. Thanks for coming back, Gail. Still waiting on customs for those thumpers, so it might be a week or two still. I was picking up what you're putting down there, Ted. So hopefully so far I have the score right. Like I was mentioning, I don't know all the players, but team shirts are required in these events, so usually it's fairly easy to follow along with who's who. Ball in hand on the left table, shooting low ball, I believe. If I'm him, I'm shooting the 6-7 first, and then work my way up table there. But you could work up there where he is and then save the 6-7 for last, but I like to section. That way you don't have to move the cue ball too much. More than you have to. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good little bank he played there in the side. Should be 2-3. All right, I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. I'll find out from these guys anyway. I'll do score checks often. At the end of every round, or every 2 rounds. Thank you, Cody. Appreciate that. Makes sense, Ted. I have heard of other people using that same theory. It does seem to work for some. I think it's nice to know all the different systems, whether you use them or not. They can be good references. Sometimes help you make an educated guess if you need to. Well, if you can roll the 9 in on that left-hand table, just like that, cut the 8 a little here, put them back up by 2 games. If you guys were wondering, that thumper break cue we were talking about there, coming soon. We should have it in a week, maybe 2 weeks. Jumps like an IQ, breaks like a BK rush. So if you see us around at some of these events, you can always test hit one. You can pre-order those through us. Send the Q Sports Live Facebook page a message. We'll get back to you on all the details for that. Oh, awesome, Juan. I appreciate that. I can't always keep up with 2 tables. Usually I'm pretty good with keeping score, but it's been a long couple days, so I wouldn't put it by me missing a couple. Yeah, you got that right too, Ted. Like anything, looks great when it works. Looks real nice when you line it up like you know exactly what you're doing. And then the ball goes in the hole. It's always preferred. I don't know if my skills would be far better than yours. There's not a lot separating this game. Small table, 8 ball. I'm a firm believer that everyone has it in them to play good on these tables. Grant and Ryan are playing right now. They're in their first match outside the qualifier. They did not make it through the qualifier, so they are on their first match. Frank likes his katana break cue. Yeah, they make an okay break cue, but this thumper, it hits like a sledge. Very effortless to get a lot of power. I will be there in Vegas in summer with Grant and Ryan. I'm going to play all the events. Looking forward to it. I think I even have my team talked into going to ACS. So the whole team might just stay for 3 weeks.
This is my second match. Is a lot better to watch, wasn't it?
Thanks, Lou, from New Jersey. Dawn, I'm not sure. I don't think we've drawn for yet. Yeah, for sure. We could hit some. We can knock some around, play for a drink or something. I don't know, Ted. Eric and Joe make it look pretty easy too, but Joe was tired this morning, so he sat it out and we did the business. I'll let you know, Don, when we do draw it. What do you want in on, Don? Playing for a drink? Something fun? What day am I in Vegas, Marcel, on YouTube would like to know. I believe it's, I want to see the second week of May right until the first couple days of June. We're there for about 21 days, 22 days. Anytime, Don. Anytime you see me around, I don't mind. Play for a drink here and there, or $20, something friendly. Keep it interesting, though. So it looks like on the left-hand table, he's eyeing up this 7-ball, chipping to try to get safe. Did not get safe. All right, right-hand table is in a little bit of trouble being stripes there. He's trying to play a combo, I believe. He's overhit it, but he's left his opponent in a little bit of a sticky spot as well. See you there, Don. I'll be busy in Calgary, though. I might not get too much free time during that event. We're going to run CompuSport during that event, too, so I might be playing, commentating, or behind the desk helping run the show. Yeah, Ted, so it'd be like the 7th or somewhere around there. Oh, he made a really good shot there on the right-hand table. He got a little unlucky. Didn't get the speed right. And he's hooked behind the 8. He's got to go 2 rails. He's got to call the bottom right corner, or he's got to call the right-hand side where he's standing. I think I called the side is probably the higher percentage. This is the C division, Don. That is correct. Look at this. He's nearly made it. Can't kick that ball in this division. That's too much. Off 2 rails. That would have been a really great shot. Yeah, VNEA Gale, May 23rd to June 1st. ACS. And, yeah, ACS is May 11th. Well, there you go, Don. If you move to Calgary, then we can play lots. I play a ton. Play some on the 9-foot diamonds. That'll be fun. William, this is C division team play. And Frank, these are 3.5 by 7s. 3.5 by 7 valleys. Good effort on the kick shot over there on the left-hand table, but did not make contact. And on the 8 ball is Mark on the right-hand table. A little bit of distance to this cut. Not easy. He seems to shoot pretty straight. Didn't seem to have much of a problem with that ball. That was not as easy as he made it look. And another one for pocket weight on the left-hand table. So you might have seen me this morning if you guys were watching, or this afternoon, depending where you were watching from. I was playing with our team shirt, which is the Alberta Cup Calgary team shirts made by Jam Up Apparel. Really nice shirt. That's my favorite shirt by far. So you can check them out online, www.jamupapparel.com. By pool players, for pool players is their motto. Super comfortable clothes. They got men's, ladies, kids. Some of the best designs. Lots of really cool stuff. Check them out. Tell them we sent you. Thanks, Blaine. Yeah, Mark would appear to be in the zone. He hasn't made too many mistakes. Seems to be shooting pretty straight. Little dry break on the right there. Kind of a tricky little table with where the 9-3 is, though. So I think after this match, guys, in a little over an hour's time, we're going to have the Pie in the Face Challenge between Denise Belanger and Grant Zemp, raising money for the junior program. That'll be, I believe, a race to 9. It could possibly be a race to 11. The loser's going to get a pie in the face. There's a good chance the winner's going to get a pie in the face, too. Now, why would you do that, Don? Bought an Edmonton shirt, and then you're going to move to Calgary. You can never wear it. They are super nice shirts. Cody says, Mustache got this one. Cody's dad playing on the right-hand table there. So looks like we got 40 watching on YouTube. We got 85, 86 watching on Facebook. Not bad, but I'm sure we can do a little better. You click that share button, guys. See if we can get these views up a little bit here. It's on the bottom left of your screen. Smash it. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Don. That's very unfortunate. Frank, it does allow you can hit any ball. Just have to get 4 balls to a rail is the only real break rule. I break second ball quite often playing 8 ball. It's a pretty effective break on these tables. Awesome, Terry. I'm watching both, but it's always a little quieter on YouTube than it is on Facebook talking to you guys. Helps that we got twice the amount of people watching on Facebook as we do on YouTube. Nice little shot there on the left. Tricky little table on both sides here. Great shot on the right. Good look at this 7. Just gonna have to find something to do with that 3 though. Preferably would have held angle for the 5 to break the 3. If he can cut the 6 in the side, he might be able to put enough inside English to spin off that top rail there into the 9. I'll let you know, Don. I don't think we'll be short, though. The 6 did go on the side. He can shoot the 1 now and go into that 3. Shoot the 1 in the left side. Yeah, undercut, but I think he's gotten away with this. I feel like he can see the 9. But it is a really tough shot in this bottom left. Not easy. He can see enough to cut it in the bottom left, but I don't think he can see enough to play in the bottom right. Deborah, as soon as they decide what defines a pro, but I travel lots. Playing lots of big tournaments. My Fargo rating is 1 point shy of what they would consider a pro, but I've been between 718 and 730 up and down for a while now. Couple of really good shots on the right there. That 9 ball was not easy from where he was by the 3. There's a minimum length. I don't know if there's a maximum length requirement. But you won't find too many people playing with an extension on a bar box. You never really have to reach far enough to need it. So I know Steven was playing with the extension for a while, but now that he's playing with the Revo and the Jacoby Black, he doesn't have the extension for it, so he's playing without it. He does just fine. It's a pretty thin cut on this 8 ball here on the right. Hit it just a little thick. And missed it. I believe the weight limit on the break cue is 25 ounces. Can't be heavier than 25. I think that's more to do with the equipment than it is to do with the break. You just don't want balls being shattered and tables getting destroyed. Was hit a little thick as well. Second chance to cut this 8 in, same hole. That adds a little too much weight for the box too, yeah. Nigel would know, yeah. Minimum length, but I don't believe there's a maximum either, Nigel. I think you can have it as long as you want. All right, looks like we got 6-3 now. Minding your business, put another one on the board there. So I'll run a quick ad for you guys while we're waiting for a decision on the left-hand table. Bob Danielson cues coming with the Sweet Spot 360 low deflection shafts. He also makes some really nice custom cues. You can check him out. Bob_Danielson at hotmail.com, or you can give him a call or shoot him a text. Personally, I've been playing with that shaft for about 6 months, maybe a little longer. It's done great things for my game. Deborah, no, I do have a part-time job outside of pool. Closest match Terry's seen the 2 days he's been watching. Oh, he missed a pretty great hill-hill battle by Steven and Joe yesterday. Playing in the 8-ball singles, they had a real close one. Joe snuck that out 7-6. Rolled that ball in nicely, but didn't quite get the cue ball out far enough. I'm thinking this is not the correct angle to go into the 7. He can cut this in the side and maybe shape up the bank though. Bank the 7 in the top left. Or chip underneath there with the double kiss, getting safe. Not bad. As long as she doesn't move that 13, she's not selling out here. She's got to look at a different ball. Unless she wants to make this and run out. I don't mind that either. That's a good shot, but she's got a little unlucky here. She's going to be hampered by the 8 shooting at this 9 ball or this 10 ball down here. Yeah, absolutely, Ryan. Come find me in Vegas. Or find Ryan or Grant. We'll let you try one out. Or you can try mine if you catch me. So we'll see how long this match runs. But hopefully they'll be done before 7 o'clock for when we have that pie in the face match scheduled. So she's eyeing up this 9 in the top left. You can hit this with top, you can hit it with middle ball, just hit it with anything but bottom. What's up, Todd? Commenting on YouTube. See you there, Ryan Grant. Oh, he didn't miss that ball by very much. I thought he made it. Has he left her the 15? Just shoot the 9 here first if she doesn't have the 15. I think that's probably the right, maybe not the right way, but the lowest risk way, I should say. Another win for pocket weight on the right-hand table there. She hit a little thick, but she got the cue ball pretty good. It's hard to find time to travel and play, Frank. It's very taxing. A lot of time away from home. So gonna use the rest. Should make this 15 ball this time. She's just gotta watch the 8 ball doesn't block the 9. So you don't wanna underhit this or overhit this. You gotta get the speed right here. I think she's probably not totally hooked. She might have about a quarter of the ball. She's looking at kicking it, I think. So she must not have any of it. I don't mind her chances. The ball's real close to the pocket, so if she can hit it. She did hit it, just the wrong way. On the way out, not on the way in. Let's see if he can finish this off from here. Put them up 8-3. This 8-ball for an 8-3 lead. We are proud to represent JB Cases. This is one of our newest advertisees. JB Custom Cases, protection your cue deserves, design you desire. Contact the Q Sports Live Facebook page for details on the offers we have for a JB case. Ron, you got that right. I was kind of just thinking the same thing. This pocket weight team plays pretty good for a C division team. Frank, by cut break, do you mean like second ball, or do you mean cut break like 9-ball cut break? But for the most part, I've seen them all crush and head ball. This is a really good break he came with there. JB case has a kickstand it comes with. You can get backpack straps. You can customize number of pockets, number of cues it can hold. They'll customize the colors, the designs, put your name on it. Anything you want, they can do it. I am surprised to have not seen anyone hitting second ball yet. That is slightly surprising. I know a couple of my teammates, they just love crush and head ball. They'll only use second ball if they absolutely have to. Yeah, this pocket weight team plays pretty good for this division. They are shooting real hot. This Mark's been playing great. Oh, give us a shout, Frank. Maybe we can hook you up with a sweet deal on one of those cases with the kickstand. If you guys are wondering how you can get involved in one of these tournaments, go to CanadianQSports.com. You can find all the info there, where the leagues are in your areas, or where all the main events are, which is Nanaimo, BC, Penticton, BC, Calgary, Alberta, the Maritimes, and the Canadian Championships. Cody says they get lots of practice. Well, Frank, message us with the price and what you're looking for, and we'll see what we can find for you. Hopefully, Todd, you still got lots of time. Maybe I'll give you 10-6. if you still can't see. Following along with Todd's comments on the YouTube channel as well. We've got 43 people watching there, 82, 84 on Facebook. Click that like button, guys. Smash it for me. Share it with your friends and family. Maybe some pool groups you're a part of. We're going to have lots of great pool today and tomorrow. Right through till the end of the day tomorrow. Hopefully you guys will get to watch my team in the final. Again. Kevin wants to know, can you stand the cues up in the case? Well, they have so many different designs of cases. It would depend on the design, Kevin. But I believe 90% of them you can. Thanks, Darren. Super tough table on the right there. So I think after one of these games, I'll do a quick score check with one of these gentlemen. Make sure I got it right. The lid has a 2Q stand. Well, that's a neat little feature. I don't know, Todd, you could be in trouble. I've been practicing one pocket. Picking it up. I played not bad. Not gonna lie. Just gotta have a good cue ball control in that game, that's all. And you have to be very, very patient. All right, this 8-ball for a 10-3 lead. If my scorekeeping is correct, which I'll find out in a moment for you fantastic viewers we got out there. Make sure I'm not misinforming you guys. I've heard on the rugged it is snug, but that is some of the theory behind the cases. They give you lifetime protection when your cues are in there. You can even send them through the airport, where who knows how much they throw them around. So I'll just turn the volume off for a second here and find out the score. All right, what do you know? I got the score correct. Doesn't always happen. Yeah, check them out online or on their Facebook page. JB Custom Cases. They got all the info there on the breakdown of what goes into one of those cases, the interior, zippers and such. I got a funny story about these guys too with JB. The first year they sort of unveiled them in Vegas during BCA. I happened to meet Sean King, was working for them at the time, and he introduced himself to me and then asked me for to see my cue out of my case. So I took it out. He put it in the JB case, zipped it up, and threw it across the room. It was quite shocking, but they guarantee it won't get damage in there. There you go. Thanks, Gord. jbcases.com. Frank, yeah, I believe it will fit. Even one of my teammates had one of the ruggeds, and he said it was a little tight at first, but it kind of loosened up a bit after a while. Well, pocket weight is starting to run away with this match a little bit. Minding my business has got to start getting some games on the board here before it slips away. Happens pretty fast. Seems like you just blink and it's over. Behind every good product is somebody that's a little crazy. Kind of like Q Sports Live, Sean. We're all a little crazy, aren't we? So jacked up over this 9 on the left-hand table, nowhere to go. Can he see the 6? I can't tell from this angle. He's going to need to. Because he really has no shot on the 1 or the 3. Looks like he tried to thin the 1 and just leave the cue ball down there. A little too thin, as they say. So if they can get out of this table on the left here from ball in hand, I would expect him to get out here. From how I've seen them play, they're pretty good. They'll be 2 games away from the hill. Oh, he rubbed the 8. But he's put the 8 in a bad spot. That's correct, Blaine. You do get to play a qualifier for the C and the B divisions. In CCS, in all the events, there's a qualifier. What's up, Robert? That 1 ball is not cooperating. Let's see if he can clean it up this time. He's got a nice little angle on the 15 or the 13 to develop the 9. I think I'm doing it from the 13 because if you draw into it from the 15, you very well might make the 8. I like this. If he has any kind of angle here, I'm not so sure he does. He's got to punch it. Ah, very well done there. Very well done. Came with the punch stroke. 2 rails. Kicked the 8 out of the way of the 9. Beautifully played. All that needs to be done here is avoid the side pocket, which he's done really well at. That's a really good shot. Draw back for the 8 in the side, I believe. Come up a little short, but he'll be fine. And that'll put them 2 away. Deborah, yeah, the players are allowed to indulge in adult beverages. I've had some bad experiences for sure. I think it happens everywhere. Doesn't matter really what game you're playing or where you are. There's always a couple bad apples. It's the way it goes. Nothing too drastic though. So while she's thinking here, I'll throw up another quick ad for you guys. Jacoby Custom Cues Incorporated. They are consistently award-winning with these People's Choice Cue of the Year. Some amazing stuff. You can check out their website, jacobicustomcues.com. And we are currently taking pre-orders for the Jacoby Black, so if you would like to find out what the offer is for that, you can send us a message to the Q Sports Live page. Looks like we got an extra spectator. Wandered in on the left hand there. Little curious as to what all the excitement's about. There's going to be a juniors tournament going on. I believe tomorrow will start. They have an 18 and under, and they have a 14 and under division. The Thumpers aren't back ordered, Blaine. They're stuck at customs. But we can order them for you guys. They'll ship them straight to you. So for those or the Jacoby Black, the carbon fiber, you can shoot us a message. We'll give you all the info. Frank, I like the Jacoby. I really like the way it hits. I'm excited to get mine and go to work. It's going to take probably solid month or two to get used to it, but I'm sure once I do get used to it, it'll be better than what I'm playing with now as far as deflection-wise. But I do like a little bit of deflection for some games, so I'm sure I'll still use the Bob Danielson quite often. So we got pocket weight on the hill. And we got Mike Burton home team, Remax Realty professionals out of Calgary and surrounding area. That's Mike Burton, Janet Brooke, and Mike Abu. You'll look them up if you're looking to buy or sell a house or get a mortgage, anything along those lines. You can look them up on Facebook or you can send us a message. We'll give you their contact info. Steven's feedback on the black from this morning, Sean wants to know. He loved it. He loved it for sure. Hey, no problem, Deborah. That's what I'm here for. Answer the crazy questions. But yours was a good one. I actually like that you brought that up. I would not suggest that you drink alcohol excessively while playing these events. The pool requires a high level of focus and concentration. Two things that alcohol does not help at all. Real good shot on the left-hand table there. Look at, he's getting a great look at the one. No more mistakes now by minding your business. They got to win 9 straight. This is a must to make 8 ball. Yeah, I think there's a good chance we're going to see him ditch the Revo, Sean. Nice shot there under the pressure of the match being over if you didn't get out. Yeah, those are both awesome cues, Terry. Nigel. Too funny. Yeah, we always apologize after we fluke a ball. And we still have the Sure Shot as well, guys. You get a 10% discount if you use the discount code CSL Pool. Check out their website, sureshotbilliardsite.com. Be sure with the Sure Shot, take your game to the next level. Really nice little training tool. Instant feedback, just fits on your shaft. Can help you with your aiming, but it can also really help any player with their stroke to see if they're twisting their wrist and things like that. That thing will dip to one side or the other if you're not staying straight. Blaine, you had the 12.4. Revo. If you guys are in the area or happen to be in the area where we are at one of these tournaments, you can always find out if we have some of these sponsor shafts or stuff like the Sure Shot we carry around with us. Bob Danielson shafts. We have a Jacoby Black we brought with us to demo while we were waiting for ours to arrive. So come see us. You know where to find us behind all the cameras, and just follow the cord that's taped down on the floor, should lead you to us, or to the wall where it's plugged in which case you have to retrace your steps. Go the other way. When's the A-side finals, Shane? Not for a long time. Not till tomorrow. This is actually only the first round of the C division. The A division doesn't start until 9 a.m. tomorrow. Frank, this is double elimination. Also with a qualifier, so if you were in the C or the B division, you get to play in a qualifier where they take the top 2 or 4 teams and they move up into the next division, also get paid out. Todd says, can't see past the side pockets on a full-size table. That's no good. We might have to play one pocket on the Valley box. How bad would that be? Well, not a bad little two-way shot he played there. Three-way in the case where he had shape. He also left his opponent very tough here. But so far, Mark's been the all-star on this team. He's shooting the eyes off the balls. I'd expect him to make this 2 in the bottom left. Doesn't have to do too much with the cue ball because 5's laying over the side pocket, waiting to be potted from just about anywhere. It's a good shot by Mark there, and now he's got to get from the 5 to the 6 which won't be incredibly easy because it's taking you away from it. You might just roll this and take what he can get. I don't mind that play at all on a bar box because the 6 ball's quite easy to pot from distance. He's overcut it. There's still life for minding your business. They're not done yet. It's not over till it's over. Still alive, minding your business. They're minding their business right now, sticking around in this match. So if you guys are curious about advertising through us, you can message the page for details, which events we'll be at, and the rates per event or per month or per week, per year. We have all kinds of different advertising packages. Am I coming for the next DB in, guessing that I meant to say May, and Darren, I'm going to have to go with probably not. I'm going to be in Vegas for 3 weeks in May. So if I do happen to have a week off in May, I'm most likely going to be hanging out at home, spending some time with the family. What's the difference between the SS360 and the /2 shaft? Which one am I using? Mike would like to know. I'm using the /2 shaft. And to be honest, I'm not sure what the difference is because I've never seen the original. First one he ever sent me was the /2, so that's all I know. But you can always message Robert Danielson on Facebook. He can give you the info on that. No, really, just like Sean says, just second generation, but I'm sure there was some more testing and such involved in making that. High Dex Farrell, there you go. Gotta love that, Todd. Good old YouTube not buffering while the wife's driving on the road. Good shot there. I can't really tell if that 7 will go from a stop shot on the 5. I think she was playing the safe there. Not a bad shot. She's left it tough for her opponent. Sure did, Steve. Sure did. We snapped her off. Am I coming to the next DB in Moose Jaw? All right, that's what Darren meant to say. Well, Darren, it'll depend when it is. What states in the U.S. are on the itinerary this year? I believe New York is here again, and I'm not sure Arizona was entered, but I'm not sure if they made it. Same ferrule that Jacoby uses on their laminated shafts. Good info. And Sean, that is correct. So it'd be like a pro taper. So it'd be tapered more like a Z2 kind of thing.
So now we may end up having to postpone our match.
Sorry, guys, we're just trying to figure out when we can get this pie match going. Looks like Grant and Ryan's next team match has been possibly postponed. So we're hoping Denise will arrive shortly. We can get that going at 7 o'clock. Or close to 7 o'clock, maybe shortly after. Until then, let's see if Pocket Weight can finish this off on the left-hand table there. Little two-rail shape here. Gotta split the window between the 5/8. Lots of left-hand siding. Spin it around two rails. As long as you get your cue ball to the third rail, it should be okay. Just don't hit it too thin and run into the 8. Or hit it too thin and miss the pocket and scratch off two rails. Didn't see that coming. Oh yeah, Sean, you got it. It's going to be on the stream table, and the pieing in the face is going to be on the stream table as well. We won't miss any of that.
Yeah, we were correcto mundo. We don't play till 8 or 8:15. These probably do them a little bit
Oh, missed what happened there. Ball in hand to try to stay in this match again. So let's see if she can pocket this 5 and get some shape on this 8. Keep them alive here. One good shot to stay alive. Oh, Sean, I'm definitely hoping Denise wins. That'll be hilarious. May 10th, Darren says. Yeah. Be leaving the day after that for ACS, Tropicana in Vegas.
Me too, I've never played there. I get to play a match in the falls.
Got to bear down and make this 8 to stay alive. See if she can do it.
I may as well jump on with you.
Look out, cue ball hit the brakes. Aye. That could do it. That could do it for Pocket Weight. Just 3 balls to make to clean this match up. And then we should have, if not the pie in the face match, we'll have another match on the TV tables here at 7, I'm sure. 7 Eastern Standard Time, that is. So just one shape shot required now to finish it off. Little drawback. Just like that. 8 ball straight in for the win. And that'll do it. So congratulations to Pocket Weight for winning that match, and minding my business for holding their own, making them work for it. So if you guys haven't already, go to the Facebook page, Q Sports Live. Click the like button. That way you get notified every time we go live. While you're at it, go to our YouTube channel, click the subscribe button. You'll get notified there as well. So thanks everyone for tuning in. We will be back in about 15 minutes with another match for you guys. So stay tuned.